Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is a little crafty project share with you today. So it's my goddaughter's birthday, she is 3, so I've made her a birthday card, and to make this card I used this calendar that I picked up in Poundland at the beginning of the year, so it's just a 2020 calendar, and I cut one of the images out, I put it onto some mirrored Tesco cardstock that Kaj sent me. I then put it on top of this Beebeecraft colourful clouds. I chose the kind of pinky purple here, and that's the blue, the iridescent card that's layered. I then popped that into a 6x6 cello bag, and I did glue it down to the bag slightly, and I used wet glue throughout, and the wet glue actually shone up on the picture for ages, and I was really worried it wouldn't dry, but it has dried and you can't see it anymore. These stars here were gold, and then I went over them using my Deco Colour Premium pen, paint pen in silver, because I knew I wanted to use silver sequins, and I really like silver over gold, and then I wanted the unicorn's horn to be really glittery, and I did use some stickles on it and I kept smudging it, and in the end, because I was in a rush, I just gave up. But I did try and use this gold tidings stickles, but as I say, it just didn't work very well. So then I stuck it on a piece of A3 white cardstock from Holographic that I just folded in half and then trimmed it down to the size I wanted. This sequin mix is just a mixture of sequins from my stash. So there's lots of different colours of blue and pink cup sequins. There's these light pink flowers from Flying Tiger. There's some tiny little blue gems. There's some blue and pink seed beads. There's silver stars in 2 different sizes. Silver round confetti. There's some of these like sparkly round ones. These are Gutermann sequins in silver and in like a purpley pink. There's hearts in pink and in blue. Yeah, it's just a really fun mix, and it shakes really nicely considering it's a cello bag. So now you can see kind of all of the bits and pieces that make up the sequin mix. So I just thought that was really pretty. And what 3-year-old doesn't like unicorns? But then I just wanted to do something a little bit extra. So I punched a hole in the corner of the card, but stupidly, and I really did not think this through, I punched the hole with the card shut. So now when you open the card, it's kind of pulls. So that was stupid. I should have only done it on one side, but there you go. I've done it all the way through. What can you do? And then I made a charm tassel, and it wasn't this one. I actually made this one. And to make this, I used loads of my my AliExpress hauls, the things I bought on AliExpress. I can't speak, I do apologise. The lollipops, the sweeties, the gummy bears, and the large lobster clasps. But I also used loads of my new Beebeecraft beads, and honestly, I can see me using these up very quickly. And I also used, better shut it before I spill them everywhere. I also used quite a lot of these little silver bead caps that I also got from Beebeecraft. So I'll leave those items linked below, and let me show you the original charm that I made. And this little silver bag's also from Beebeecraft. But here's the charm. So I used this really big silver lobster clasp from AliExpress. Then you can see that I've used a little bead cap on the bottom of each of these beads. So I've got the smaller ones at the top and the sort of medium ones here at the bottom. I didn't use any of the really big ones. I did the same for the sweeties, although I have in the past put sequins at the bottom of the sweets, and I really like the look of that. Sorry, I'm well out of focus again. I like the look of the sequins at the bottom, so I wish I'd done that actually on the sweets just to make them a bit different, but hey ho. And there's a little gummy bear from AliExpress. What is up with my focus today? Yeah, a little gummy bear from AliExpress, and the big lollipop is also from Ali. And before this video, there should have been an AliExpress haul gone up with all the links, so check that video out. I'll link it below again if you haven't seen it. So yeah, so that was the one I originally made, and I made it with lots of pastel colours because I thought it would go with this. But then when I attached it, it did look all right, but with all the other colours, I just didn't think it went as well as it could. And my goddaughter's got an older sister, and I didn't make a charm for her birthday a couple of months ago. So actually, I'll give that to her sister, and then I made a different one. And this time I only used blues and purples, and I just think this one goes with the card much better. Now technically, there's pinks in the card rather than purples, but I did want it to be a little bit different to this one. And I really liked this blue and purple lollipop, so I just wanted it to be a little bit different, so I just thought this one went better. So I've used the same kinds of things. I've just used Beebeecraft beads with the Beebeecraft little bead caps. I've used these heart beads, different, these were from AliExpress, they were also in that same haul. And then I've just got little tiny seed beads at the bottom that have been in my stash for ages. And this one's got a little blue gummy bear. It's got a little white and a purple sweetie charm. And then the lollipop at the bottom you can see is purple and blue. So let me just see if I can get the whole thing in focus a bit better for you to see. Kind of. It's not the best focus. I really do need a new phone. Plus I always use up the memory well too quick on this one. So yeah, so that one I'm going to keep on the card. I'm going to write that card now before we leave. And then I'm going to just pop this one in that little silver bag from Beebeecraft, just to give to her older sister and just say, you know, I've made her one with the card, but I've made you a little something because you didn't get one on your birthday. And to be honest, I was just having loads of fun making them. So I hope you like those. And I hope that inspires you to make something similar or just make something of your own. If you know anything about me, my two favourite things to make are shakers and charms. So win-win this afternoon. I've really enjoyed making these. Just a quick share. If you ever make a card that's too big for any of the envelopes that you own, like I just did, and you don't have any time to make an envelope, wrap it up in a cute napkin. I love these napkins. They're from Asda. I bought them a while ago. I knew that I'd want them for something, but all I've done is just literally wrap up the card, and then I've wrapped up a little present in this one. Little bit of washi tape to close it. And how cute are they? So much more fun than wrapping paper, and quite cheap too. And I also love using tissue. I just think it's much prettier. Anyway, just a random little share. Thought you might like it. Thank you everybody for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again in my next crafty video. Bye bye.